recording. We're doing a full trial dungeon run now. It's about an hour and a half run.
How quick did you just do the last one?
Hour 29 was my last time.
Really? Is that when you've just done it for a half
Not
an hour?
here, no.
We've done
I did about an 11-minute for it's a different category.
Won't be away if you're
No, you're fine. You can be part of it.
You are part of the
I'm in
Christmas
part
tree.
of this now.
Right. Are we ready? Right. 1, 2, 3, go. It's
You have
on.
to read it in Japanese as well.
Well, I know what it says anyway, but no.
Do
The
you know what it says?
Yeah, the Japanese is just because it's faster text.
Brilliant.
So like that says forest, that icon.
O's the icon that says
Yeah.
this.
So they have I think words like that.
Yeah, of course.
Whereas English, it would have to spell out the whole word.
Mhm.
So it's a lot quicker to use Japanese.
Yeah, when you tie it up over the whole game.
Yeah.
How much does it save you?
On this run alone, it saves about 8 minutes, which is a massive amount of time. So we're looking for like seconds of improvement, so minutes. I've run this one online 22 times, but I've completed the game. Oh god, I don't think. For this particular category, I've run 22 times. That's over an hour. Originally, I was at 2 hours. Now I've gone knocked half an hour off it, so it's getting there gradually. But I've only been doing this category for like a month.
You've done speed runs of New Vegas, Fallout.
I don't like New Vegas. I can't get on with it. I did play it, but I had Fallout 3 first, like everyone else,
Yeah.
and then moved into New Vegas, which is just nothing like it. I didn't like it.
So this is making sure that this is actually all filmed.
Yeah, I'm recording this now.
Is this like an official?
Yeah.
Is this an official
Yeah.
thing? So it has to have a recording of you doing it and the screen.
Yep, and it has to have the split timer. And then if I get a decent enough time, I can then submit it to speedrun. I'm already on the leaderboard, but I'll try and get higher up. So it's just
Whereabouts are you then?
on this, I think I'm 13th on this particular category. Yeah, Mario. If I can get it under 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 minute would be nice. If I can get it under 1 hour 20, then I'll go up to around the single figures, which is what I want to aim for.
Hour and 20. Yeah, that's
But world record is like an hour, so there's no way I'm going to do that.
surely the quickest way. Is it just like literally routes across Hyrule Fields?
Yeah, well, because this is a glitchless one as well, so this one you're not allowed to use any glitches. So it's got well, there's two categories that involve glitches. There's glitchless, what's called glitchless, which is completely nothing as a glitch. It could be considered a glitch is allowed. And then there's one called bug limit glitchless, which is certain things are allowed, as they're not technically considered a glitch. So again, there you go, that's Kokiri Forest. So, so after I've done this, I'll show some glitches. The game's so broken, it's brilliant. And most of the time, I'll be back walking, because to walk backwards in this game is a lot faster than going forward. Yeah. So if I randomly start walking backwards, I haven't gone crazy.
One goes right back.
Yeah, you're fine. No,
Just to get the sword.
yeah, but I need to get rupees first, so I think this one's going to be a little bit over because I went slightly wrong on my route. Okay, we'll just abandon that and go straight for the sword. So the first section, the Kokiri section of the game, is where I can make most mistakes and cost myself the run. and it's mainly the main section where the right, get ready. There we go. And split. So we've got a little bit of time increase on that, but that's not too bad. But I did divert the wrong way, and I've already collected rupees from the other section.
So time elsewhere.
Yeah, for the next one. Usually I would get them afterwards, but I need to find one more rupee from somewhere. So we get 5 off the sign, then I did 1 single, and then it'll be 5 off the... Yeah, that'll work. Brilliant. Target's going crazy. So 5 off this. Go in here and get a shield. And split. Oh, got gold. Hey. Alright, so we're going to have a cutscene now, and then I'll back walk in, and as I go into the Deku tree I'll call the split.
Okay. So realistically, what time do you reckon you're going to get?
It's hard to tell until you get to about...
Say about an hour mark, you might be able to take
Yeah,
a
once
guess.
I get to the Goron section, I might be able to tell, but at the moment it's too hard, because anything... There's a glitch coming up which is allowed in this, well, I'm assuming it's allowed because I've got through 2 other... I've submitted 2 other ones using it, and it's been submitted called the B1 skip, which skips a massive part of this dungeon.
Alright.
If I can pull it off. And split. If I can pull it off. If I can't pull it off, that's going to be the ultimate time. So as you can see, 8 minutes to 18. So that's the biggest gap.
That's where you can make up most of your time, is it?
Yeah, if I can do, if I put it off first time, it'd be amazing, and I'll definitely get a personal best. My next split is very thin charge, so it's not too bad. Let's try. Missed it. You can skip that text if you do if you right angle. I was at slightly wrong angle.
Split afterwards.
Yep, as he holds it above his head, so I'll call split. Ready, split. Oh, 1 second over. We're losing time now. No.
You're still 1.9 ahead.
Okay.
This is where the biggest gap is.
Yeah, this is the one that will make or break the run. Regardless, I'll carry on with the run.
But this is where you can make up minutes on it.
Yeah. Whoa. Well, that was close.
What do you really do?
I regained control, but the camera was funny, so I nearly ran off the edge.
Right, so I'm almost getting near the point where I might have to split.
Yeah, you've got ages now, dude.
Even if you get the...
Yeah, even if I get it. I've got a boss fight and everything. At the best I'll get on it will be 15 minutes. At absolute best, that's ideal. No, don't target it. No, don't target it. Ah, no. That was wrong, so I targeted. That's going to cost me.
Oh, so you've got to go back up then.
Yep, all the way back up. I wasn't quite.
Hopefully you'll get this glitch then. Well,
Trick.
trick,
Yeah, we're not allowed to call it a glitch, otherwise I won't be allowed to submit it. It's a trick.
It's a trick. Hopefully you'll get this trick.
Right, that's really annoying. What that's cost?
It costs you about 30 odd seconds of that.
I would say more than that. But I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to kill. Oh no.
You've done that anyway now, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done it the wrong way round. I'm going to kill him rather than. 'Cause I need to line this up properly. Right. Well, that's fine. That's not as good as I wanted. I wanted to backflip and land back up the top, but that's fine. Right, let's get back up here. Now we can try to actually do the D1 skip. Well, I've got 3 DQ nuts, so that's not really enough, but hopefully I'll do it first or second time.
How much time will the server be?
Easily 5 minutes. Ah, missed it. Right.
What have you got to try and do?
You need to basically what you do is you jump off there at that angle, and as you go through this texture,
Okay.
you need to hit the wall, and that will cause Link to get backward momentum, which will throw him over to the other side, which normally you wouldn't be able to get to until you've gone through the rest of the dungeon. But it's very, very frame precise. It's not quite right. No, I'm not happy with that angle.
One more try.
I've done runs where it's taken 3 or 4 and still had a decent enough time. I think that particular time there was about 3rd attempt. I've been learning on GameCube, then I moved over to the Wii, which is slightly faster. That's way too early. Which is slightly faster, so I'm still getting used to the frames
Oh, control that muscle memory
for the old one. So I hit too early, and then yeah,
don't get it.
I was playing on PAL version, so the English version on GameCube. And I didn't realise quite how much difference it makes. But this one will allow us to upscale to 480p, so it's a much nicer picture.
Yeah.
And obviously Japanese.
Quicker.
Right, let's try again. I've got no nuts left, so I'm just winging it and hope for the best. Yes! Okay, let's go again.
Don't mess anything up now.
2, 3. This is another trick which could go wrong. If I jump off and land over the edge, I have to do that B1 skip again. Yes. Right. Good. Nowhere near yet, mate. You're fine. No, you're fine.
So give us like
We've got a boss fight, and then I've got a cutscene, and after that cutscene, so
So I've got a bit of time, but I'll have a rough idea.
yeah. You've got to hit those 3 scrubs in that order, and then get over here. There is runners that do it, that can literally land it, and go, they turn the shield into quick enough, so it's literally boom, boom, boom. How they do it, I have no idea.
Probably is a case running it.
Hmm.
Well, I'd say probably over 100 times.
Yeah, I think the guy called Torj, who's the current any percent world record holder, I think he's run it about 6,000 times. So
So one of the games I have tried speed running is Dishonored.
yeah,
Never done that.
yeah, I've played it. I haven't tried running it.
It's not bad. It's a good run, but never got competitive time of it.
Right, Kelgo.
Boss battle.
Yeah, it's Goma. Right, as I'm running behind, I'm going to use my sticks. Oh, I could have one-cycled her. I've never got a one-cycle out of her when I've done a run. That was so annoying. I could have one-cycled that.
So one side is better than one.
Yeah, every time she... Ideally, we don't want her going up there, because that'll, and then one sword. 'Cause if she goes up there, then there's no longer waiting time. You can kill her in one cycle while she's on the ground, but it's very rare that she'll allow it. Usually one hit and then she'll be gone. Where she stayed down for... so she stayed down for a second hit, which I've never had before. So that's really annoying. That's about good time, not just yet.
As I say, the cutscenes.
Yeah, we've got jump into the blue warp, we'll have a cutscene, he'll hold the Kokiri Emerald up and then I'll call time. We should beat it, I think. I think we're doing good time. If we don't beat it, it'll be very, very close. No, this is quite annoying. This is in English. What he's saying is there's like the section where it comes up. It gives you the option. There we go. That bit is: do you want to hear my story? No matter if you say yes, then he'll tell you this big long cutscene. If you say no, he'll say you must listen anyway. So you don't really get the option.
Either way, yeah.
Yeah, because I did think that it might be a quicker way is to say no and then just skip it, but I've tried both and
At the same time.
yeah, it's exactly the same cutscene, so it's exactly the same time. It doesn't improve the speed at all. No, not yet. I reckon we'll be looking at about 18:30,
Still quicker.
which is still a good improvement. Yeah.
No one would know.
Start doing jazz hands.
Does that actually speed anything up?
Yeah. Probably not, but
You like to think it does.
yeah. I know A, B, and C up are the only buttons which act as inputs whilst it's on text. So I just hit all three and hope. I'll drink down somewhere, haven't I? My Luke suit. I left it over there. Oh well.
Let's see when Ben's done recording on.
Yeah, yeah.
Grab you. Or I can actually quickly run and grab you on your next split.
Yeah, after I've done this.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
run and grab you.
Cheers, dude. Because it's a bit of a gap for me.
So it's about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just over.
If I make it to the castle by nightfall, it'll be 10 minutes. If I don't make it to the castle by nightfall, it'll be nearer about 15. So hopefully I can make it by nightfall. I've only ever missed it once.
Whereabouts do you know where your drink is?
Somewhere near the Wii U. It's over that way somewhere. It's not gonna... I don't think we're gonna get... I think we might... No, we're gonna lose time.
You reckon you wake up anywhere else?
Hopefully. Yeah, we're definitely going to lose time. I reckon we're going to be about 19:10. It's because of cutscenes, primarily, this game gets you.
Yeah,
And you can't do cutscene skips because it's glitchless. So the category won't allow you to do that. Come on, Link. might be nearly a minute behind on this. Yeah. When the text box pops up, so split. This is awful. Yeah, I think it's near the Wii U, dude. Thank you. It might not be. I might be imagining it. On the floor. Perfect. Thank you. To refresh myself whilst I'm going through this.
So on the glitchless, on the glitch runs, how long does this roughly take?
And any percent, world record 17 minutes. But that's to complete the whole game. I'm only doing child dungeons. So there's 3 child dungeons on the game, and then you become an adult. And there's 6 or 7, I think it's 6 adult dungeons, which are obviously a lot longer. So 100%. If you compare it to a 100% run, world record 100% run is about 4 hours, I think it is, maybe 5, for glitchless, and 4 hours. What is it? I think no, it's 6 hours for glitchless and 4 hours for regular with glitches. But they do run very, very fast, and that's world record. But the average is about 6 to 8 hours. So my 1.5 hours is like a smidge of the game. I am going to do a full 100% run, but I just decided not to do it here because it's a long time. So next time there's like a 24-hour stream or something going on, I'm going to do it there when there's more time. That's perfect. That gives me time to practice. I haven't done any practice for anything other than child. Mm. I've got Mario in my head because I've got Mario on.
It's still going in the background.
I know the Mario's playing in the background, I can hear it. It's fine. I can't really hear it too well because I've got noise cancelling on headphones on. I can hear you guys, but I can't hear much else. Alright, bane in my life, this owl. Ben knows how much I love this owl. Because he just, it does all the massive long text, and that text box says, "Do you want me to say it all again?" And generally, when you're doing text boxes like long, you're mashing A to get through it.
Oh,
So you accidentally click it, and then you end up talking to him again. Japanese, it's not so bad, but in the English version, it takes forever. And he reappears countless number of times in the game. I think we have 4. Do you know we bump into. You don't bump into him as an adult, so every encounter with him is as a child. 4, maybe 5. There is another trick called the glitch trick, what we're going to call it, called an owl skip. I don't think we're going to make it in time. Come on, I messed that up big time. I need to get on there before the bridge. That was so tight. Whoa. Right. Yeah. So the owl skip is you do alternate between sword and stick and DQ stick, but you need to do it at 300 beats per minute. So it's very, very fast. And if you do it as you time through it, technically Link will still be in what's called a busy state. So he won't activate the trigger for the text box. So that's how you can get around it. Yeah, but even the pros who do this like basically for a living, I've not seen them pull off every owl skip. Most of them are lucky to get one. I've never managed it, but I've seen it. So I know it's definitely doable. So we've got another owl here. Oh, see, that's exactly what happens. And that costs you time.
There we go, right, we've got this. You added about a second on there, a second and a half.
Yeah, so doing that 5 or 6 times in a row. So then we need to exit, get Melon back, and re-enter. She should load up in there. More chicken egg. Yeah, it's really that vine is so buggy. If you don't go dead centre, you fall off.
So the adult part is where most of the time gets added on then.
Is this the whole when you're a child?
Yeah, I'm doing the full child section.
Yeah, and that's what, like you said, about an hour and a half?
Hour and a half,
But
yeah.
most of the game, the bulk of it's
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah, if you're going to do a glitchless, then yeah. If you do any percent, there's a trick called wrong warp, or Ganondorf, it's sometimes called, which is the fighting Goma, who was the spider thing we already killed. You would do a trick called ocarina items, which is quite complicated to explain, but it basically means that you can use any item as an ocarina. So rather than waiting to get the ocarina to play songs, you could like play songs on the sword. And doing that and some really precise frame movements, you can exit the boss room and end in the very final fight.
Oh, so it saves loads.
So it basically saves the whole game. So you just do the DQ tree, which we've already done, and by now I'd be on the final boss.
Oh, so that would look
And I'd probably actually defeated the final boss, because I wouldn't have had to watch the Kokiri Emerald cutscene. So,
Do you run that to them?
no, I can't do the wrong warp trick. I've tried, I can get it set up, but it's so frame precise.
It's one of those ones you literally have to have the patience.
Yeah, I've got to learn it.
To overload.
It's another one that I just need to sit down and learn, but it's like, the tricks I use on this, which technically aren't proper glitches, are hard enough to learn.
It's almost like,
And moving console as well is another thing I've noticed, big time. Moving on to this from GameCube,
oh, quicker.
so this picks up your inputs a lot quicker. So you, as I said before, the muscle memory is set for the GameCube. Because at my 22 runs, I've done one on this. This is my second run on this. So it wasn't very well planned. But it's a lot better quality, so I'll just deal with it. Right, we don't want to get spotted by the guards. This is another tense moment. They're a bit dumb, so as long as you go behind them, they won't see you. If they see me, I'll start at the beginning. Right, so I'll move. Right, this next guard's the one I don't like, because he always gets me.
Don't get the marshmallow exploders.
Yeah, I've got a while yet to do too, fine. Ooh, that's so close. This one's the one which is going to get me. Because I don't like it, because only one guard shows up because of how it renders it. So once I walk forward, the other guard will appear, because he's already there, but the game doesn't render it to do it within so many. So yeah, now he's appeared at the top.
Oh, and here's the one that gets you.
Yeah. So he could be down the bottom, and I wouldn't have known. Come on, quickly, guard. Alright, we've got another massively long cutscene coming up.
Is it after the cutscene normally?
Yeah. This is the longest cutscene that we're going to go through in the game, for child anyway. Yeah, we're definitely not going to get a good time on that. We'll be on 31. I think we're going to be 32 to 33. I reckon lose a couple of minutes on this.
You don't reckon you're going to be able to make that up?
Definitely not. But we'll just run with it, see how it goes.
I suppose suppose it's more practice for you though.
Exactly, yeah. Now the ideal run would be to land B1 skip on first try, and then and get through the guards quicker. The rest of it's quite easy sailing.
Not stand there talking to the owl too long either.
Yeah, and the owl. If I could get owl skips to work, that'd be good. But up to this section is probably the most nerve-wracking. After this, it's quite easy.
I suppose this is also where you make or lose your time.
Yeah, because that's exactly it. This is where all the tricks are that you need to implement, and the rest of it's more or less playing the game as it's intended. So we're basically now being told exactly what we've already been told by the deku tree.
Cheers, Ben.
It's adding ambience.
It's more tension.
Yeah, like the Mortal Kombat music in the background.
Right, am I nearly...
No.
No, still got time?
Yeah, still. I reckon we're looking about about 32 minute on this one. I'm definitely not going to make my time on this one. But then currently we're 47 seconds behind anyway, so because of the Kokiri Emerald problem.
Oh, so you could always make it up over the splits. just
Possibly.
Very
So this one would be, what, we had 47 to 25. So yeah, we are behind on this as such, but we're behind overall, if that makes sense.
yeah, yeah. 'Cause
So this one's going to be a plus, but it would be anyway, because no way I'd have made a minute up in this section. She's now writing the letter, so get ready and split. Oh, we made up a bit of time then.
12 seconds there, so that's not bad.
So Serious Songs, next one.
You don't reckon you're going to get better than 127 at max, you reckon?
I don't reckon I'll beat 129, let alone 127.
You're definitely not going to get that 120 you were aiming for.
Oh, not today, I'm not, no way. That's a few months away.
Well, that'd have been the dream.
I run it every night, to be fair, on my Twitch, so I'll get plenty of practice. Missed the last button input out. Don't fall in the water, don't fall in the water, don't fall in the water. Oh, I wouldn't have fallen. I jumped out too early. I didn't think I was going to do it. Yeah, I did bail. Because if I fall in the water, it messes it up and I have to climb all the way around again.
So I'd have added more time on if you had fallen.
No, what I did the other week when I was streaming was I was actually doing really well, and then I got to the where we've just come from. That bridge that raises and lowers the drawbridge is where I have to collect the Ocarina of Time at the end of the game, or end of the child section, and you dive for it, and I back walked towards it, and I fell in the river and didn't trigger the cutscene, so I had to come all the way back and do it all again. So I probably added about 2-3 minutes. Didn't mean to slice him in half. Hopefully I'll be able to get around him. Yes. New strategy, I don't usually backwalk this section. It works, so I'm not going to complain. This bit I'm not going to backwalk, I'm going to roll because I fall off.
When you're uploading this.
I'll do it tonight. Definitely it'll be on tonight. At the latest tomorrow. The general rule is if you have to roll more than 4 times, it's quicker to backwalk. But for that section, I just take the time because I'd much rather play it safe. No. If you time it right when you land, you'll do a roll. Looks like a TQ sticks. 1. Oh shit. No, I need to. We'll get those. There's one in that one. Alright, we've got. Look, we need a torch lit. Don't go out, don't go out, don't go out. Right, permanent torch lit. Right, go through and. Right, we should have an owl through here.
Am I splitting in the beer? Or is it
Not just yet, dude. Oh my, damn it again, it's so annoying.
It's when he talks fast, that's the bit that you've got to stop pressing for.
But you're in this kind of, in this like the speed run mode, you just tap like mash to get through these sections. Well, I just need to turn my volume up on my things, I need to hear this. I don't know where I'm going. I always forget the way. Yeah, straight on. And then right. No, left. Then right. Oh, that's cool. I'll turn my volume down again now. Alright. Ideally, when I get up to the end and talk to Sarah, I need to have about 1 heart. Because I'm going to do a death walk afterwards. Save me walking all the way back.
want just one heart, or is having more worse?
Having more doesn't hurt as long as I don't have any less. That's actually fine. 1 1/4.
Alright, so when am I pressing this?
Not just yet. But we might be able to make up on it.
You might start being back in positives.
If I might make a few seconds on this, I think possibly, or at least I should be making up.
Alright, now I have enough time to quickly whip and grab my shirt.
Yeah, after this one you will do. Yeah, of course, dude. We're slowly picking up time. Right, this bit's getting near to a split. And split. Yeah. We got a minus then.
Oh, so we've made up the time, have we?
Yep, we've made up the minute we lost. I want to die here. I want to save and continue. And that'll warp me back to the beginning of the woods.
I can do this if you want. You sure?
And that warps me back to the beginning of the woods.
Swap for a bit.
It's space bar, dude. It's a split bar. Yeah, I'll just say split. Yeah, you have a cigarette break. Cheers, dude.
Sure, I'm gonna play some Mario.
Take it outside and smoke and play Mario on the DS.
I'm probably going to do this wrong. I always get lost in the Lost Woods. Whoa, that's looking good. I've never come through the Lost Woods to this section without getting lost. That's amazing. Yes, I made it. They are if you're doing it fast. And you're trying to remember 1,000,001 other things. It was third time B1 skip for this. Oh shit. Oh my god, I forgot the song. No! No. Fail. My mind went blank. Well, we did make up 8 seconds. I've lost that now. Oh dear. Come on, get on with it. Just give me the bracelet already. There'll be a text box with the A button coming up soon. That's when you get ready, and then you do the split as I hold it above my head. That's there. So get ready and split. Still in green. Yep. It is. Yes, it is. Right. Off to the dongo. I find it very annoying, not annoying, it's the wrong word, unusual that that Goma has more health than King Dodongo.
Oh, really?
And that doesn't make sense because Goma's the first boss and he's the second.
That's strange.
Like Baronade has more than both of them, which you'd expect, but those two are completely the wrong way around.
Maybe they were supposed to be the other way around.
I wonder if the like values have been put in wrong, potentially. That'd be cool. So you're all singing and dancing. Well. Wow. Is it coming from America, isn't it?
No, from...
Oh, alright, not far at all then. Whoa, we're doing it. Come on.
useless errors of not saving it a lot of setup.
Yeah. Well, we know now for future.
Yeah. This is a good amount of space though. I think.
It's good for doing it. Yeah, definitely. As I was saying to Luke, the only thing we've had hiccup wise is the connection issue,
Yeah.
and it could have been a lot worse than that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just hopefully it'll go down alright for the rest of the day. Nah, they do. They kill themselves. No, you'd need the ISG glitch active for that. Infinite sword glitch, so your sword's constantly swinging. I've done it on my couple of YouTube videos.
Hey, monkey boy.
Yeah, yes.
If I did power stab, which would save the value of the default stick, it would have been quicker, but I can never work around that. It would give you the attack for jump slash for this sword is 4 per attack. Deku stick's 8, so it's half the time frame. Twice as powerful. Yeah, if you do a swipe jump slash with the Deku stick, it's 8 damage, which is twice as much as the Kokiri sword. It's the same. It's equivalent to the Master Sword. Master Sword is 8 for the same thing. The only thing which is more is the Big Goron sword, which I believe is 12. If you have the official one, it does. Only if you have the Giant's Knife. No, get out of the way! Oh, those torches could have burnt out when I had done it again.
Yeah.
That was very annoying. Line up dead parallel. If I lined it up right, I should just went back for it the whole lot. It's a lot quicker than climbing. Much quicker than climbing. Oh, there's a 20 rupee at the heart in that one, so worth having. Right, this is where I'll probably lose my shield. I don't think I've got any Deku stick. No, I haven't got any nuts. Okay, that's no problem. If I lose my shield, I'll lose my shield. Yep, I lost it. Hate those bats. Yeah, it's just lose the shield.
Hey, see if there's anything
Surely it wouldn't take much time to kill the bats with a slingshot.
It takes quite a while for the slingshot. The only method you've got is to DQ nut them. If you haven't got DQ nuts, then it's not worth doing. You can just pick up another shield on the way. There's the other bridge, opposite side, has got a DQ shield at the end of it. It's hidden, but it's there. Forgot about that. I got prepared for it. Whoa. Just testing out reflexes.
Yep, they're still there.
They're still working. We're good. This is another bit that usually trolls me.
Yeah, this is
No. If I'm doing practice, I do it first time. If I'm doing a run, it's it can. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the secondary method of holding it just before it explodes. Oh, no! Why do you do this? Just for a second there. Yes! Hey! That's annoying. Oh, come on. I'm going to use these DQ sticks up here because it's going to take too long. Right, if I fall down this hole, I'll end up in the room below. So I don't really want to fall. Come on. Goes down. Could have gone better, but it wasn't too bad. Didn't fall down the hole. I might be able to beat this split. I'm coming quite close to the bombs now. That would be very, very close to what I have got. The bomb chest is up here, isn't it?
Oh yeah, there.
So get ready. Come on then, hurry up. Split. Yeah. 28 seconds off, Luke. 28 seconds off. So I'm catching up. That was a good Dodongo's cavern. Oh. I don't actually need to trigger that, so why did I don't know. Downside now is that Dodongo is going to take longer because I've used my DQ sticks there and I shouldn't have, I just realised. So over here is a shield hidden in the wall. So if we throw to that, which I didn't know until there's a shield, a DQ shield in there. If you've got a DQ shield already, it'll give you a 5 rupee. But if you haven't got a DQ shield, then obviously you get a DQ shield, which is helpful. And if I was allowed to do my death warp trick here that I use, it would be a much quicker run, but I can't. That's banned. So I'm not allowed to use that. Oh, maybe do that. He knew that was coming, didn't he?
Yeah.
Come on, come on. No, 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 no. Half a heart, half a heart. This could kill the run if I get killed. I need to get to the end here. Just to get to the end here. Come on, don't. Oh, there's fairy in this middle one. Oh no! Just as I got to the fairy, he got me. Well, let's carry on. Pretend that didn't happen. Speedrun fail. I'll be on another one of the speedrun fail videos now. Did you watch the stream the other day, Ryan? That happened. I think I met him with your sister. I did my you know the bit after you get Saria's song where I have to use a death warp to get back.
Yeah.
I got down to half a heart as I should, and as I was running up the steps, one of them got me, so I had to do it all again. I absolutely hate this section. So what time we had made up, we've now lost. But hey ho. And I'm not even going to get a quick Dodongo fight because I haven't got the DQ sticks. So it's going to be a 3-cycle Dodongo rather than 2. Those bats are like the bane of this game. I hate them. Alright, let's go and fight King Dodongo. One more should do it. It's not yet, dude, you're fine. I reckon we're looking about a 1 hour. If I hadn't have died, that would have probably PB'd that. Damn. Oh well. Every time those bats, there are things that cause me problems. Bats and owls, things with wings. Pardon me. Trey, get ready to split. Get ready. Wait up. Split. So yeah, we lost a minute there because of that death. A minute and a half technically, actually, because of the bombs. We were nearly 30 seconds ahead.
Go grab a drink quick.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine, dude.
Do you want anything?
No, you're good. Thank you. I'm fine for the second, dude. Thank you. It's actually faster to backwalk than ride a Pona.
Really?
Oh, actually no. If a Pona's at full speed, so like all the carrots, then it's not. But is that the only way faster to move is what's it called a Hess or sometimes called a Wes if you do it on water. Hyper extended super slide, or a water extended super slide in the west coast, which is a very awkward trick I can never pull off. Another one that I need to learn. You bounce off an object and holding the controller at an S position, which is literally like that, so barely moving it. It would allow Link to basically slide, as it were. And so the recoil from hitting whatever object it be will continue indefinitely. Oh, well, the chicken, not the rock. That doesn't help me, is it? The chicken will be helpful to get them through up here, but it's not as necessary because we have got Zelda Solid by now, but that takes longer. So we need to put the cutscene. So if the chicken does bugger off, they're not going to be too. But hopefully it won't. Right, we're good. We've got a chicken to help us, we're good. That's what we want. We can skip the waterfall to get into the. So normally we'd have to play Zelda's Lullaby and then watch a cutscene. You can clip through the side of it if you line it up right. So I probably won't now said that. Okay. So that saves you a couple of minutes, potentially. You're fine, dude. That's good. I've got 20 rupees, I was going to say. I hope I've got 20 rupees. I'll get them back, so it's not a big deal. You get more than enough. So these next two splits are quite close together, so I've still got Silver Scale and Rito Bottle. And actually, a Jabby Jabby is quite recent, quite close. Oh, that's a really good pattern. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I was hoping for a good pattern. Got 2 on the first dive. Ah! Yeah, that makes up for it. Yeah, don't praise me too much. That's what happens. Well, there's two there. Let's go and get my prize. I will, because I spam it. But I don't need the rupees, so we're fine. What I do need is these, and I need this one. Which will take a little bit of time, but we're not far off. No! Well, at least it stopped me. I'll give it that. Right. Yeah, get ready to. And split. That's not too bad. Only slightly over. Hopefully the Ruto bottle dive would be nice. Help me. Okay, ready? And split. Right, that's good. So we gained a little bit there, that's good. And the next one's enter Jabby Jabby, that's fine. Oh shit! I didn't target him. But you don't have to do that on the GameCube version. No, it automatically does it because Navi flies up. But she doesn't on this version for some reason. Unless you're in exactly that spot. Well, I've got to let him wiggle across, which takes 30 seconds. I've got to then go down and get a fish. And then come back up. Right, he started weeping. He started to move. 32 seconds it takes him to walk, get across. No. You can cut through, yeah, but I can't do it in this category. You can clip through. No, 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 no. I always do that, don't I? Every time when I'm doing a speed run. Oh, really, fish? The fish are trolling me. Oh my god. Yes. I never... no, not even gonna... Deep breaths. Oh, of course that'd be empty, wouldn't it? Well, that's not too bad. I'm only currently about 20 seconds behind, so I've made up a little bit of time. So I've just got to get to Jabby Jabby now.
So what, once you've done Jabby Jabby, is that it?
Yeah, I've got Jabby Jabby's dungeon, as it were, and then I just need to collect the ocarina, and then that's the category done. Ah, I don't read a sign. Go. Oh, we're into red. Right, you ready, Ben? Get ready. and it goes black, so split. If the fish hadn't have trolled me there, and I got the fish, it took me about 6 attempts to catch a fish. So, which was just like really, can't put a fish in a pot. Well, no, because they never normally do it, but as I swung it, they all diverted away and all went in separate directions, so there's not even a cluster of fish I could go near.
So what did that put you on that one?
Plus 118.
So that's put me a minute behind. I could possibly make it up. We'll
So
see.
that minute was because of that bit.
And I also died. Yeah, and I also and I also died, which is quite a major
That was quite a
major problem. Because I was doing okay up to then. I did get it gold again. I got a minus 28.
Oh, so this is you from before? All that stuff is from
Yeah, they're my splits from sections of the game. And then you use those to track how you're doing and what you need to work on, and yes. She's going to give me the honour of carrying her.
See, how did you fall that far without rolling and not hurting?
Same way she is a Zora who can't swim and drowns. I put that actually up to the community in the little one of Mika's things, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I never thought of that. That's really stupid." Because the Zoras are supposed to be able to live in water, and Goron's supposed to be able to handle heat.
Yeah.
But shit, if she gets in here and it raises up, she dies. And it's not even that deep. If you're adult Link, you can stand up in that. Right, let's use her as a. Oh, I need a shield. I've got a shield. So, especially for this next pick, otherwise that Octorok's going to annoy me. Come any time today, please. I'm waiting for an elevator. Quite literally it is, isn't it? Oh, I got a wah. That's good. She does that thing where she goes wah. It's just like a good luck thing. She sometimes does it, and if she does it, it's like considered good luck. It's just a little superstition. She can do between 1 and 3 wahs. So 1 wah is good. 2 obviously is better, and 3 is wow. Wah wah wah. So many times them things hit me as well. Oh, I should have had DQ nuts equipped, and I forgot. No! Whoa. Nearly ended game. I know! Really? Really, Link? It's a bit drunk, I think. That was very bad. I'm gonna be on top of the box. Oh no, I'm on the wrong side of the box. That's not good. I get ready for split. Come on, Link, hurry up. If you can get it in the next. And split. Made a little bit of time up.
Yeah, I didn't want to put my music on to get into
That's my first electrocution.
What are you going to put on? What are you putting on?
You haven't got that far.
I can put that. I can put my music back on. I don't know what else to play. Just that music I was playing.
No. The only benefit is I do get a heart or an item, so that's the only
They
thing.
disappear.
And they disappear, yeah.
Not that they won't be there when you come back out.
No. But you go on the floor, you die. That's the annoying one. Oh, that's the same job. That was accidental, but I'm not going to complain. 2. I got 2. I was so close. Right, let's go and fight Baronade. Well, we've got the little octo guy first, haven't we? Big octo. I haven't done a big octo skip. Big octo skip. It would have meant I wouldn't have to done any of this, basically. But it's very awkward to pull off. It would, you know, after I've done this, I go up and then you lower a section down, don't you? It saves you lowering that down. You backflip and hit a bomb at the same time, and it fires you across. Though you also have to do ISG for that to allow the switch, because there's a switch that needs to be pressured, and obviously you wouldn't have a box there because you're throwing yourself across. So you need a couple of tricks involved, so I don't think we allowed it in this category. And there he is. Right, DQ stick will kill him in one hit. If I get there, it's just if I have one equipped, that is. Right, if I can get him to spin and land backwards. Ah, missed. One to freeze him and then one.
Awesome.
Wrong way round.
Ideal. Led Zeppelin.
Bad on the fight. It just passes through him. I don't know why it does it with this console. Okay, you can DQ not him. Okay, now I can't. Right, he's down. He's down.
Yeah, next someone else is using now. Did you tell you we weren't able to live stream? Yeah, the upload speed is like...
It's nowhere near enough.
Yeah, we spent ages.
I was getting a 96% frame drop. So, yeah. That wasn't too bad, was it? But we need a decent upload, don't we? One of those things we learn, isn't it? Oh, and in your car. That's what we were saying. You've got to get it back in your car, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Through there. Through the office, whatever that is. Coming through that office. I don't know what that is. That room through there. Yeah. Apparently there is.
There is now.
You just invented one. Oh, awesome.
Well, I'm hoping I can get up here without being executed. Because they will start to move in. Right, last boss, and then Ocarina. Ah! I got executed on the way out. Well, that knockback will get me nearer to the door. Right, Baronade.
Oh, right.
Last hard bit, and then we just have to run.
Nice. And then die 4 times.
Dive, yeah. Well, you said 7, so 4's an improvement. You've got more faith in me now. My average is 2, to be fair, though, so I wouldn't surprise me if it was. Alright, let's go through this. Ah, that wasn't close enough. The first phase, these jellyfish things I need to kill with boomerang. The second phase I can use DP nuts. The second phase are more clustered together. Just finding breach in this. Right.
I like this song. It's just when he says, "Here we go." He says that a lot.
I've got a fairy, so worst case. I reckon we're going to do a 130 point something, maybe 131.
Is she going for that long?
No, the actual overall.
Oh, I was going to say.
No, definitely not this. No, she's just not that. She does go on and on, but not that long. I reckon it'll be about 125. Maybe 125 and a half, maybe. Getting ready. Not just yet, because you have to test it all. So as long as I get under 105 on the plus, I'll be making up time. And split. Hey, 20 seconds-ish. ready to get the ocarina, and then we've done the run.
You alright?
We're on the last split.
So how much time you got left?
Yeah, I reckon we're gonna... Ah, bonk. That wall shouldn't have been there. Who put that there? Oh well, could have been worse. Just purely now whether how long it takes me to get to there. Ah, no. I've actually died there on a run because I made the stupid mistake of I thought if I didn't collect the heart piece from Baronade, I was on sort of 1 heart, and I thought I'd be quicker to save the text, so I didn't bother collecting the heart piece, so I didn't get my health refilled. And there's going to be an owl in a second as well, I forgot about him. Telling me to go to the castle. And yeah, though, I got hit by one of them on the way down and then died. And you start back at Zora's Domain. So I was like, no. If I line this up, I can backwalk it. It's actually quite tense because I potentially could beat that PB now if I don't mess the dive up. Ah.
I thought this cutscene was longer than that.
I think it might be a minute or something.
Okay.
Well, I think in my head at least. I can't remember how long this one lasts for. It's quite a long one, but it's not. It might actually, yeah, you might be right. It might be a couple of minutes. But as long as I do, my goal for this event was to do a sub 130. So as long as I do a sub 130, because that's what I wanted to get originally. I just happened to beat it early. As yeah, we're not going to beat that. As long as I get at least 130, I'll be happy. Alright, I'm not going to get my 130. Ah. Unless I get a miraculous dive. Right, get ready. Up now. First dive. A second off, really?
Is that the stream done then? That's all done? Or
Okay, guys. Cheers for watching this, guys. Thank you.